Hello my friends, thank you for joining me today. After the age of 65, our bodies change and what we eat matters more than ever. Many people think, I have eaten this food my whole life, why should I stop now? But the truth is different because our heart, our liver, and our kidneys are not as strong as before. There is one common food that seems harmless, but in reality it is slowly harming us, day after day. Today we will talk about it and about the simple choices that can protect your health. As we grow older, our body becomes more sensitive, and the food we once enjoyed without worry can now turn against us. After 65, the heart works harder, the kidneys filter slower, and the digestive system struggles more than before. Many people ignore these changes, they keep the same eating habits, and they wonder why health problems suddenly appear. High blood pressure, diabetes, and even strokes are not accidents, they are connected to daily choices. This is why understanding what to avoid and what to replace becomes a key part of living longer and living stronger. Let me share the truth with you in a calm voice but with real care. The food I am talking about is not rare, it is not something exotic, it is something you probably see every single day. After 65, the body is weaker, the organs are slower, and the danger of this food becomes much greater. I am speaking about processed red meats and salty preserved foods. These include sausages, hot dogs, bacon, ham, canned meat, and even salty pickled vegetables like heavily salted pickles or preserved fish. When we were young, our body could fight, it could handle more fat, more salt, more chemicals. But after 65, things change. The arteries become stiffer, the blood pressure rises, the kidneys lose strength, and the liver cannot filter toxins as before. Eating these foods now is like adding fire to dry wood. The damage builds silently, and one day it shows up in a sudden illness. Think about sausage or bacon. It smells good, it feels tasty, it is easy to prepare. But inside, it is loaded with sodium, nitrates, preservatives, and saturated fat. Sodium raises blood pressure, fat clogs the arteries, nitrates increase cancer risk, and preservatives stress the kidneys. One single slice may not kill, but years of daily use can lead to a crisis. I have seen people who felt strong one day, then collapsed the next because their arteries were blocked after years of silent buildup. Now imagine salty pickles. Many older people love them because they are cheap, crunchy, and bring back memories of the past. But one small serving of salty pickles can contain more sodium than your body needs in an entire day. Excess salt pulls water into the blood, forcing the heart to pump harder, and this can trigger a heart attack or stroke. The kidneys, already tired at 65, cannot keep up and slowly kidney function fails. Canned meat is another danger. It may last long on the shelf, but inside, it hides salt, fat, and chemicals. It is convenient, but it comes with a heavy cost. Over time, the body cannot clear the toxins and they build up, causing inflammation in the gut, pressure in the arteries, and stress in every organ. You may ask, why is it worse after 65? The answer is simple. At this age, arteries are like old pipes, they are narrower, stiffer, and more fragile. High salt pushes pressure into those pipes, fat sticks to the walls, and soon the flow of blood is blocked. One day you may feel dizzy, weak, or even lose your ability to move one side of your body. That is a stroke, and it often comes without warning. Another reason is the slowing metabolism. At 20, the body burns fat quickly. At 70, the same amount of fat becomes stored in the belly, in the liver, and in the blood. Processed meat makes this worse because it is not just meat, it is a mix of fat, salt, and additives that the body does not want. The more you eat, the heavier the burden, and the faster the decline. Some people tell me, I only eat a little so it should be fine. But the truth is, for someone over 65, even a small portion can cause harm if repeated every day. Salt builds up, fat builds up, toxins build up, and the damage is slow but certain. You may not feel it in 1 week, you may not feel it in 1 year, but after 5 or 10 years, the effect is visible in your health. Now let me share a simple picture. Imagine your heart as a hard-working pump, running non-stop. Every bite of sausage, every slice of bacon, every salty pickle adds extra load. It is like adding more weight to an already tired machine. At some point, the pump cannot handle it and it breaks. That break is a heart attack. That break is a stroke. And that break could have been prevented by a simple choice to stop eating these foods. I know these foods carry memories, comfort, and habit. A hot dog at a family picnic, a slice of ham at breakfast, a plate of pickles with rice. These are traditions. They remind us of younger days. But after 65, tradition must give way to survival. You can still enjoy food, but in healthier forms. Fresh vegetables, fruits, fish, chicken, beans, and nuts. These give strength without the hidden poisons of processed meats. Science is very clear. Studies have shown that people who eat processed meat daily have a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, cancer, and early death. For every extra serving, the risk rises. This is not fear talking, this is data. And the risk is highest in people above 65 because their defense system is weak. Let us talk numbers. The American Heart Association recommends less than 1,500 milligrams of sodium a day for older adults. One single sausage can have more than 700 milligrams. That is nearly half the daily limit in one bite. Eat 2 and you are already over the safe limit. Add some pickles, add some canned soup, and your body is drowning in salt. Salt is silent. You cannot always taste how much is inside. Many processed foods hide it. Your tongue may feel fine, but your blood pressure is rising. That is why so many older adults are surprised when the doctor says their pressure is 160, 170, or even higher. It is not sudden, it is the food. Fat is also silent. Saturated fat clogs arteries slowly, like grease in a kitchen sink. One day water flows fine, the next day the pipe is blocked. The same happens in your heart and brain. You do not feel it until one day you cannot walk, cannot speak, or cannot breathe. I want to be gentle, but I also want to be honest. These foods may seem harmless, they may taste good, but after 65 they are not your friends. They are silent enemies and the price is too high. Giving them up may feel hard at first, but your health, your energy, and your years of life are worth more than any bite. So remember this. Processed meats, salty preserved foods, canned meat, and pickles may look innocent on the plate, but inside your body they act like poison. They stress the heart, they hurt the kidneys, they trigger strokes, and they shorten life. Avoid them, replace them, and you give yourself a chance to live longer, live stronger, and enjoy your precious time with loved ones. When we talk about giving up processed meats and salty preserved foods, some people feel worried. They ask, what will I eat instead? What will fill my plate? What will bring me joy? The good news is there are many options, and they are not boring. They are full of flavor, color, and life. The first and most important solution is fresh vegetables. After 65, the body needs fiber more than ever, because fiber keeps digestion smooth, lowers cholesterol, and stabilizes blood sugar. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, collard greens, and lettuce bring vitamins and minerals without heavy fat or salt. Carrots, cucumbers, tomatoes, and bell peppers add bright color and crunch. Eating them raw in salads, lightly steamed, or stir-fried with a little olive oil can be both tasty and safe. Fruits are another gift. Apples, oranges, bananas, and berries bring natural sweetness, plus vitamin C and antioxidants that fight aging. Instead of reaching for a salty snack, take a bowl of fresh fruit. It satisfies the craving, it calms the mind, and it supports the immune system. Frozen berries or dried fruits without added sugar can also be good, but fresh is always best. Next is protein, and many people worry, if I stop eating sausage and ham, where will I get protein? The answer is simple: fish, chicken, beans, and nuts. Fish is especially powerful. Salmon, sardines, and mackerel are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which protect the heart, reduce inflammation, and improve memory. Even cheaper fish like tilapia or catfish can be healthy, if cooked with little oil and little salt. Grilling, baking, or steaming keeps the nutrients intact. Chicken, especially skinless breast, is lean and high in protein. It can be boiled, grilled, or cooked in soups with vegetables. It gives strength to muscles without clogging arteries. Turkey is another option, lighter than red meat, but still satisfying. Beans are wonderful and often overlooked. Black beans, kidney beans, lentils, chickpeas, and soybeans provide protein, fiber, and minerals. They keep you full for hours, they balance blood sugar, and they protect the heart. A simple bean soup, a lentil stew, or hummus spread on whole grain bread can be both nourishing and comforting. Nuts and seeds in small portions are like little packages of health. Almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, and pumpkin seeds bring healthy fats, protein, and antioxidants. A handful a day, not more, can lower cholesterol and support brain health. They make a good snack, much better than chips or salted crackers. Whole grains are another key. White rice and white bread are common, but they are stripped of fiber. Whole grains like brown rice, oats, quinoa, and whole wheat bread digest slower, release energy steadily, and prevent blood sugar spikes. Oatmeal with fruit in the morning, brown rice with vegetables at lunch, or a slice of whole grain bread with avocado can be simple and delicious. Speaking of avocado, healthy fats are important. The body needs fat, but not from bacon or sausage, instead from olive oil, avocado, nuts, and fatty fish. Olive oil is gentle on the heart. It can be used in salads or light cooking. Avocado is creamy, rich, and full of potassium, which helps control blood pressure. Using these fats in moderation keeps meals satisfying without harm. Hydration is another big solution. Many older people drink too little water, or replace water with soda, juice, or beer. This is dangerous because the body needs clean water to flush out toxins, to keep blood pressure stable, and to protect the kidneys. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses a day depending on your health. Herbal teas like chamomile or green tea can also be soothing, but plain water remains the best. Another helpful step is reducing portion sizes. After 65, the body does not burn calories as quickly, so eating large meals puts stress on the system. Smaller, more frequent meals are better. 3 balanced meals and 2 light snacks can keep energy steady without burdening the stomach. This prevents spikes in blood sugar, helps maintain a healthy weight, and reduces strain on the heart. Cooking methods also matter. Frying in heavy oil creates extra fat and toxins. Instead, try steaming, boiling, grilling, baking, or stir-frying with very little oil. These methods keep food light, preserve nutrients, and reduce harmful compounds. Adding herbs and spices for flavor instead of salt is another important step. Garlic, ginger, turmeric, parsley, basil, rosemary, and black pepper add taste and healing power without raising blood pressure. One of the most powerful tools is awareness. Reading food labels, checking sodium levels, and choosing products with less than 140 milligrams of sodium per serving can make a huge difference. Many canned soups, sauces, and snacks hide massive amounts of salt. Choosing fresh or low-sodium options protects health. Now let us talk about mindset, because changing habits is not just about food, it is about attitude. Many people resist change. They say, "I am too old to start now." But the truth is, the body responds at any age. Even at 70, even at 80, switching from processed foods to fresh, natural meals can improve blood pressure, energy, and mood in just weeks. It is never too late, and every small change counts. For example, if you love sandwiches, replace ham with grilled chicken breast, replace mayonnaise with avocado spread, and replace white bread with whole grain. If you love snacks, replace chips with unsalted nuts, replace candy with fresh fruit. If you love soup, replace salty canned soup with homemade vegetable soup, season with herbs instead of salt. Each swap is small, but the result over time is huge. Family support helps too. When children and grandchildren cook healthy meals together, older adults feel included, not punished. A family dinner with grilled fish, roasted vegetables, and brown rice can be joyful. Sharing new recipes, discovering new flavors, and celebrating health together builds connection and reduces the feeling of sacrifice. Exercise also plays a role. Food and movement go hand in hand. A balanced diet fuels gentle exercise like walking, stretching, or light yoga. This keeps muscles strong, bones healthy, and mood stable. Eating well gives the energy to move, and moving supports the body to use food wisely. Sleep is another piece. Eating heavy, salty, or fatty meals before bed disturbs sleep, raises blood pressure at night, and stresses the heart. Eating lighter dinners with vegetables and lean protein, and leaving 2 to 3 hours before sleep, allows the body to rest and repair. Let us also remember joy. Food is not just fuel, it is comfort, memory, and culture. Replacing harmful food should not mean sadness. Explore new recipes, try international flavors, experiment with herbs and spices. A colorful salad, a warm bowl of lentil soup, a piece of grilled salmon with lemon, can be just as satisfying as old habits and much safer. Community can help. Talking with friends, sharing healthy meals, and supporting each other makes the journey easier. Some people join cooking classes, others start a small garden. Growing your own tomatoes, herbs, or cucumbers gives pride, saves money, and ensures freshness. Finally, patience is key. Do not expect perfection in one day. Start small. Reduce one salty food this week, add one vegetable each day, drink one more glass of water. Slowly, these steps become habits, and habits become lifestyle. Over time, the body heals, the heart relaxes, and life feels lighter. So the solutions are clear. Replace processed meat with fish, chicken, beans, and nuts. Replace salty pickles with fresh vegetables. Replace white rice with whole grains. Replace soda with water. Replace frying with steaming or grilling. Replace salt with herbs. Replace fear with hope. Every meal is a choice, every choice is a chance. At 65 and beyond, these choices decide how you feel tomorrow, how strong you stay next year, and how long you enjoy the gift of life. And remember, you are not alone. Many people are making these changes, many are finding new energy, new peace, and new joy in simple, healthy food. You can too, and your future self will thank you. My friends, life after 65 is not about giving up, it is about choosing wisely. Every meal we eat can either drain our strength, or give us the energy to keep enjoying life. Saying goodbye to processed meats and choosing whole, fresh foods is not a punishment, it is a gift we give ourselves. It is a way of saying, I want to stay strong, I want to stay present, I want to keep laughing with my family. Remember, change does not need to be dramatic, it can be gentle. Start with small steps, replace one habit at a time, and celebrate every victory. The body is wise, it will thank you with more energy, better sleep, and fewer health worries. I hope today's talk has opened your heart and given you a reason to look at your plate differently. If this message touched you, please share it with someone you love, because together we can build a healthier future. And if you want to hear more warm, simple, and practical advice, don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. You are never too old to change, you are never too old to feel alive again. Take care of yourself, because you are worth it and your best days can still be ahead. This video was created with care, not to sell you anything, but to share knowledge that can help you live healthier and happier. If you found even one idea useful, please give this video a like because it tells me the message reached you. Subscribe to the channel so you will not miss the next conversations we share together. And if you know someone who could benefit, send this video their way because sharing wisdom is one of the most beautiful gifts we can give. Thank you for being here, your support means everything.